Okay, so now let's create the Hello World project. We'll start right off. Go up to the top of your application, press File, New, and Project. And this form, choose Android Application Project. And what we'll do here is just simply type out in the application name. The project name just fills in, and then the package name, it kind of fills in as well right here. So then we got to figure out how do we want to target this application. Uh, Android 2.2 is a good one because it's backwards compatible all the way, I believe, to the very first version. And if we target to 4.2, that'll be good. That's the latest graded version. I believe it gets everything in between. So at this point, we can click Next. And this one, we don't have to be concerned about anything. But here we can choose an icon for our application that'll end up, it'll be the icon we see on the phone. We'll just use the built-in one for now, but you can use the browse button to choose something else or a custom one that you created yourself. But we'll just use this guy for now. On this one, we use the blank activity screen. There's other templates they provide, but we'll just use the blank one for now. Here you can choose, and I'll show you later on, but this is going to be the name of our Java file right here. And this is going to be the name of our layout file. So like the buttons and everything we put on our application. This is going to be the name of the file that holds that. All right, so that's as far as setup, that's all you need to do. Okay, so the application is setting you up. The good thing about this is that it does a lot of the work for you. Let's first take a look. Here's the file, the folder it just created. And we'll go down here. Actually, here's the source file it created for us. Now, you remember this right here? This is the name of the package that we have, but this is in the first screen during the setup file. Remember the COM example? And here's our Java file. We just spoke of that. So let's double click into this guy. And right off the bat, we've got some code that Android has given us out of the box. Here's the name. This name right here has to match up to the name of your Java file. But okay, here's what we got. We've got a couple of functions here. We have the void function, and this is the onCreate function. What it does is just this thing kind of jacks open anything you tell it to. This one right here is for menus. We won't worry about this too much now. But yeah, so this is going to open the activity main file, and it lives down here, right under layout. You have to have one of these in every Android program. So let's open this guy up. And out of the box, we see, look, it's got Hello World, right? So this is the for this activity main XML file. There's both a graphical layout and an XML view. So in the graphical layout, look, we've got a label in here, a text box. It says Hello World, and here we have it. It's a text view, and it's saying, look, display this text, right? What this is referring to right here is the string.xml file. By default, Android wants you to use this file for all your strings. No, we're going to change this around. do this. I'm going to save this just so we do a little something different. And you notice that this is just staying the same. Now we'll go back to our main activity file. There's one other file I want to show you before we open the emulator with this new program. It's called the manifest, Android manifest. So let's double click on that guy. This one also has kind of a graphical interface where you can say you can ID the package, the version code of your application, the version name, but it also has an XML file associated with that. Let's go in there, and wow, look at that. Wow, version code 1, version name 1.0. We just saw that. Here's a couple of things right here that we saw before. When we first opened the application, we said Android 2.2 was going to be our minimum version. Here it is right there. And the target version was going to be 4.2. That's 17. Okay, so we'll move down here. This describes the icon that's going to be associated with our application that'll show up on our phone. This is also in our strings file. It's the name of our application. Right here. This one's the name of our activity. And this goes back to this file right here. This Java file represents an activity. We can have several of these Java files in there and for several activities. When we put more in, we'll have to define the main activity that fires when Java first opens. And your Java code can describe how these navigate amongst themselves. That's my dog, Jack. Shut your yap, Jack! Okay, so that's the manifest file. What we're going to do is we're going to go back. We'll just sort of shut these guys down for the moment. And I'm going to put my... I'm just going to put my cursor here. And I'm going to run this. The run file. Okay, so here we see that Eclipse is launching Hello World. We got a progress bar going on underneath the progress tab. And if you want to, you could stop the whole deal by left clicking this guy, but we're not going to do that. Eventually, it's going to show up here. This is I've preloaded an emulator file with the Android 4.2 operating system, and here it is. But this one, you won't see anything like this. Okay, we're jacking open here. Oh wow, look at that. Remember how we changed the text here? It's simply a text file. Instead of hello world, it says hello hacked. Okay, so there you go. There you have it. That's your first lesson. Run with it. Email me if you have any questions, but what we'll do is we'll build off this. In the next session, we'll add a button, and we'll do something with that. Okay,